Hi friends. In these days we are all tested. We have been all alive, but extreme much in the last couple of years in different kind of ways. And I must admit the worst test for me has been this one. Do not let the behavior of others destroy your inner peace. I must admit I have had days in between where I have been I really had a desperate feeling inside because of how people have behaved and what they have gone through. Without protesting. But the worst part is the children. I had to make this video because now I really think it must stop. What the fuck are you doing to the children? In a way, I don't care what you do to yourself. But I care about what you do to what others and what you do to what children. And today we see what even parents and people who should take care of children are doing towards them. It's so disgusting. It really is disgusting. When I went to school many years ago, in the 70s, I had a school teacher who very often gave this quote to us: do unto others as you would have others do unto you. And I can guarantee you, all the many students she ever had in the school, they remember this quote. She repeated it again and again and again. So you can say we were brainwashed with this quote. And I'm pretty sure most of us have had it in the back of our minds all our lives. And therefore lived by this rule. And even though she is not anymore the school teacher, I will thank her very much for having done that. That was a good kind of brainwashing. And I would recommend everybody to learn children in their surroundings this quote. But today I feel it could be necessary to make a quote very similar. And it should say, do not do unto others as you would have others do unto you. Because the last couple of years I can see how many people have let others do things towards them that they actually deep inside really didn't agree with. And that's very sad. to see so many people do things they do not want or don't sympathize with 100%, mostly because most other people do it, or because people who are in power tell them to do it. But, and of course, what I want to talk about in this video is I would like to make people look into themselves to see what kind of people they actually are, and make them think over if they have the behavior that fits with who they really are. And if they figure out those two things haven't matched, I will recommend them to change it so their behavior can be similar to how they really feel and whom they really are inside. No matter how rich, talented, or great you think you are, how you treat people ultimately tells all. That's a quote I like very much. I just found it today on the internet. But when I think back on what I have experienced with people, and especially in the situation where other people have decided and done things toward me and my family, especially my children, I'm happy to see this quote, and I will thank the person who has made it, because I have always known, and I will never forget, who those people really have told me that they are. People who thought they could do bad towards others because they were in a powered situation where it was possible for them. And they have let themselves brainwash to believe that what they did was good. Disgusting. Here I want to show you 2 episodes. I will only show pictures of things I have seen towards children in this testing things that has been going on the last couple of years. This episode I have not reported it yet. I came away from it. I promised the person who had put this video up, he had taken it from another channel. I'm pretty sure, because he was actually showing this in a good meaning. I'm pretty sure he was, because it was a video about how crazy things that was going on really was. So I will go in and do that after I made this video. I will find it again. But this little boy was forced by a grown-up person to wear a mask. And she tried again and again, even though the boy took it off. And he even said no. But the grown-up continued to give it on him. It was disgusting to see. Disgusting to look at. And the next one, it's even more disgusting. A grown-up person who stick this in the nose of a child. I could simply not see it. She was a child abuser. She was, ooh, I reported it immediately. Actually, I didn't know how to do it, but I figured out. I don't remember I reported any YouTube videos before, but this one I couldn't look at it. And I still feel so bad inside. She didn't even stick it up in his nose. She moved her hand and just let it sit there, like she enjoyed it in some, and that, I couldn't take it. But look into yourself and your own behavior. If you wear a mask long enough, you begin to forget who you are beneath it. And if the world around you are evil, and you feel forced to follow this kind of evil behavior, you end up to forget the good person you really are, and you behave evil too. I really don't know how to express it, but wow, it's more than I had expected. I knew there were people in this world who didn't use the brain they were born with, but it seems to there are many more of that kind that I have ever imagined. Look into yourself, and if what you see makes you a little bit shocked, then change that behavior to something better and to the best for humankind, and not to this that is going on now, that only makes all of us turning into more bad people. Have a good day.